You're tuned in to KEXP, listener-powered radio at 90.3 FM in Seattle, 92.7 FM in the Bay Area, streaming worldwide at kexp.org and on the KEXP mobile apps. Thanks so much for joining us. I'm Cheryl Waters here in the KEXP studios with a beloved band. It's Just Mustard. Welcome. Welcome back.
Great to be here.
Always great to see you, and absolutely in love with the new record. We were just here, so excited to hear them live today. You ready to go?
Ready to go, yeah.
Just Mustard live on KEXP. You're listening to Just Mustard live on KEXP. Sounds fantastic. You've got it tuned to KEXP, where the music matters. You are listening to Just Mustard live on KEXP, songs from the new album, We Were Just Here.
There's
You're listening to Just Mustard live on KEXP. Thank you to everyone tuning in and supporting listener-powered radio. You can make a gift anytime at KEXP.org and support discovery of great new music and live sessions like this one. Just Mustard live on KEXP, ending an incredible set with the title track from their newest album, We Were Just Here. That was amazing. Thank you so much.
Thanks for having us.
It is so exciting to hear these songs live. I have yet to meet anyone that when I mention Just Mustard, they don't immediately say, that's one of my favorite bands ever. And so many people are instantly drawn to your music and they just love you right away from the first time they hear you. And it's really well deserved. I mean, every song, every album, just one great song after another. And this record is no exception. And I'm curious how it came together, because you kind of wanted to go in a new direction. Maybe you didn't know that when you first started working on it, but I heard you took time off touring to write it.
Yeah, we took about a year, I think, off, and yeah, maybe some of the earlier songs we were writing as soon as we came off tour. They were probably more like the second album in tone and stuff. But yeah, the more we wrote, the more I think we wrote Pollyanna and DEATHLESS around the same time, and we were like, oh, this is exciting, so we kind of wanted to follow that direction.
Really exciting. It was so great to hear Pollyanna today, my first time hearing it live. And I read somewhere that you didn't force the songwriting instead of scheduling time to come together to write, which is maybe something you had done in the past, that you just waited to get together till someone had an idea. And I'm curious how that changing up the process that way worked for you.
Well, it meant we did maybe like we spent less time together trying to write, but we probably it was more quality writing, I think, and spent less time just sitting in a shed looking at each other.
I'm curious where you took inspiration for this record. As you mentioned, Heart Under was quite dark in the most wonderful way, but you talked about wanting to do something lighter and brighter with this record and something to make you dance, and you certainly achieved that. It was very hard to stand still. In fact, I didn't stand still during that set, and it sounds like that shift in sound, though, was very deliberate, and I'm just curious where that inspiration or spark of an idea came from.
Yeah, I think we, after like writing Heart Under, which was obviously a bit of a heavier album, and then Turn It as well, you're living with the album the whole time you're touring it and stuff. So it was kind of, it was quite like moody and like not a very like dancey album or something. So it was just like we wanted to, not exactly as a response to Heart Under, but just after that period of time, it's like wanted to kind of break into something else and make something that was kind of more higher energy and just had a bit of a lighter kind of outlook, I think.
It sounds like lyrics and vocals also kind of led the songwriting here. And Katie, you talked about putting yourself in a visual space when you were writing the songs. Can you talk about what that looked like?
Well, I was trying to write lighter songs, and then I was trying to think of ways to write them, and so I was just using my imagination and, trying to come up with stories in my head to write songs from different places, because I was just sitting in my sitting room, and it wasn't that exciting. So yeah.
Where are some of those places that you took yourself?
Oh, sorry, yeah, like dance floors mostly. Yeah, not that I go to them often, but a lot of dance floors, and I love, like roller coasters, and the waltzers specifically. I love that ride at the carnivals in Ireland. I don't know. We call them carnivals, but I don't know what they're actually called.
I love that. Now I'm going to go to those spaces visually when I hear the songs.
Yeah.
Well, you have such a dynamic live sound. I mean, I know that playing live is what you love to do the most, and your live shows bring the records to life in such a visceral and exciting way. And I'm wondering what it feels like to inject these new songs into the mix, into your sets. What has it felt like?
Oh, it's been great. Yeah, I think like we're still only getting to know them fully, or still learning how to play them and kind of all the little dynamics and stuff within them. But I think we definitely feels good. The set we have at the minute, it just feels more, or not more. It feels very high energy, and like it's more fun to play. And there's a lot more different dynamic within the set as well, which is fun to explore as well. Yeah.
I imagine as you've been playing as a band longer and longer over the years, you get more comfortable and you learn more along the way, both on how to be musicians and how to make the sounds that you hear in your head come out. And I had read, I think it was you, David, that said that you still love to have that feeling where it's a little out of control on stage and you don't know if you're going to pull it off.
Yeah, I think it's like, it can get... I don't think we make kind of repetitive music, but you still want to have that element of like it could fall apart and be, you have to still engage with what you're playing and not just, you can't really dial it in, otherwise it'll just fall apart. So, and also there's more of it, you get more back, I think, when you're like closer to falling apart. It's like when you pull off something good, or when the whole band comes together in a moment that feels like, it wasn't like planned or it just kind of happened that way. It's like more exciting.
I love that. Yeah, you don't dial it in every night. It's just exciting and something new.
Yeah.
Well, David, I read in an interview that one of your goals this year was to learn to write when you're on tour. How's that going?
Not so good.
Not so good. You might have to take another year off in your future.
We have this tour around the States and Canada where long drives. So hopefully this one we can kind of start, at least get a head start on some stuff anyway.
And did I see somewhere that you're going to Japan?
We just went to Japan in January.
Oh, I'm so envious. How was that?
It's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, the crowd we played, like the show we played was really cool, and the people were really nice and receptive, and yeah, it was a great time. Yeah, it's cool.
That's wonderful. Well, thank you so much for bringing these songs to life here in the KEXP studios. The new album, We Were Just Here, absolutely fantastic.
Thanks so much.
Thanks so much.
having us.
Thanks for having us.
You're listening to Just Mustard live on KEXP, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. We'll let you know every time a new video launches. A big thank you to our listeners and viewers for making this kind of programming possible at KEXP. Thank you once again. It's Just Mustard live on KEXP.
Discover new music at listener-powered KEXP.org.